Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning, 6 a.m. 6:10 a.m. Today, I'm heading towards Quebec City, and it's gonna be a long day. It's those days that I have to drive 2.5 hours to the city where I'm going, and then 5-6 hours of work, and then come back for 2.5 hours of driving. So those are the long day. Especially today on a cold freaking day. Oh god. Fortunately for me, everywhere I work inside. So it's not that bad. I don't have to drive, I don't have to walk very long to get inside where I need to go. Usually I park in front of the building and it takes me 5 minutes, I'm inside. This morning is just -6, but it's still very cold. It's those kind of morning where the humidity is really high and it just chills your bones. So I don't know what's going on. The website, the main website, paranormalist.com, is down. It's been down since last Friday. Couldn't ask anything, couldn't post anything. It's really annoying because that's my main website. It's like my second home on the internet. So this weekend I wanted to work on my project, but unfortunately I looked everywhere and I didn't have the parts I needed. So I went to the electronics store on Saturday afternoon, and they didn't have the parts either. So I'm gonna have to find time this week to go to the other electronics store, which is near where I work, to see if they have the parts I need. So I'm gonna have to look on the internet to see how to make a hard drive run by itself. I bought an adapter cable and it doesn't run, it doesn't work. It doesn't spin at all, so I'm gonna see how it works. I wanted to take it apart the other day, but I must not. I have about 6 other hard drives that are about the same left, so I'm gonna have to see if I can experiment with these one as well. Yesterday I went to my favorite hardware place, like the Men's Cave stores, called Princess Auto. That store is like the store for all men. You know, everything. They have everything that a man likes. Tools, gadgets, engines, parts, everything you need to fabricate anything. It's one of my favorite stores. And it's not that expensive either. It's most of it is quite affordable when you're looking for something. They probably have 150 different type of gloves you can buy there if you want working gloves. And they have all the ratchet in the world you can ever need. So not much of a weekend. Yesterday I spent most of the morning until the afternoon with my friend. I went shopping to buying stuff I wanted. Didn't get everything I wanted though. Oh. This weekend I bought wiper for my cars, for my Kia. Cheap wipers are not that bad, I can tell you that. You know, a $10 wiper will do just as good as a $29 wiper. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to double up the speed of my project and draw a plan of what I want to do. I think one part that I would like to have on a smaller scale would be a microscopic Tesla coil, like something really, really small. We'll see. We'll see in the coming days, because right now it's 6:15 a.m. I'm pretty tired, and I have to do like a long, long day. It's like a day where you spend 5 hours driving. That's nothing compared to last week when on a Wednesday I did almost 10 hours of driving on that day. I didn't take much of a pause during that day. Usually if I don't pause during the day, I just drive and I eat while I'm driving. I eat a little bit when I'm driving. I'll have like an hour lunch to compensate. On the upside, it's finally decided that we're going to get a new truck. And odds are we'll probably get 2 new trucks. We're going to buy like a big cute delivery van with a flat nose, and we're going to get a Ford Transit. And I told my boss that for me it would be more useful to have the same type of Ford Transit I'm using right now, which is a short wheelbase, compared to the medium one, because it's going to be easier for me to park it. I have to drive to Montreal and I have to go all around Montreal, and I need to be able to drive that thing and park it. But it's not my choice. It's not my personal choice. It's their choice. It's their money. So whatever they buy for me, I'll try to do my best with it. If it was just for me, I would have bought 3s. I would have bought a trio, like the full size, the mid-size, and the small compact one. So like, because there's plenty of work that all 3 vans could be working at all times. We could definitely put like an entire team of just on deliveries. Because for me, when I spend most of my time in Montreal, I don't need a full-size van. I just need a smaller van. I can just carry the stuff I need, the load I need. Something that can take 1 or 2 chairs when I go around, and then all my tools. The full-size van is when I go and make a big delivery, or I need to carry a lot of stuff and I'll need to work inside where I am at my destination. Because there's a few places I went where the office was so small that I couldn't do any work inside the office. I had to bring the chair outside. Hopefully my van is still inside the shop at work. So when I get to work, my van's going to be warm and hot. I won't sit on a cold seat. I was on the Ford Canada website yesterday. I was building my dream van, and they don't have the 4-wheel drive model yet available for online quotation, but just a regular van, the one that I wanted, comes about $43,000 for the one that I would love to have. And what's surprising to me is that the short wheelbase and the long wheelbase, there isn't much different in pricing. It's just that for me, if I'm going to go around and play around with that van, I don't need a long wheelbase or a medium one. I need a short one. I can say that Ford definitely got it right when they built that van. Even though it was existing for a long time in Europe, when it came here to Canada, it was like a very good type of van, and they didn't fuck it up by putting like those 10-speed, 8-speed transmission. They just put a 6-speed transmission inside, which is like plenty sufficient. and they match it to a Mustang engine, the 3.7 liter engine. They made it so that it cranked out 285 horsepower on a V6 engine for a 4,800 pounds truck. So that was pretty good. I have to admit that it was a pretty good idea. Now the new model has a 3.5 liter engine, either regular or EcoBoost, and it comes with a 10 speed transmission. I just can't fathom the 10 speed transmission. Jesus Christ. This week's going to be a good pay though. I have 91 hours of work in 2 weeks. That's 49 hours last week and 44.75 this week. So that's a lot of hours. This guy light is not fixed to his truck already. Shaking like it tomorrow. I'll just get off my ass already. Definitely gonna have to revise my idea and put it on paper or make a digital plan of it to make sure where I'm heading. I bought last year on Wish. I bought the power regulators that you put in 12 volts and you can crank it up to a different voltage, and I wanted to use that. And at the moment I plugged it, it just fell back to not being able to spew out the current that's needed. That's how cheap it is. But at least I have a good platform to make a copy of this. I have all the components and the parts numbers, so I can easily copy this with better components than their shit-ass things. That's the problem when you're making a complicated circuit, is that whatever you use might fail and not last very long. It might just fall apart or completely fail or burst or blow or whatever. And then you have to look through your entire plans and schema to see what's going on, which part fails. I'm going to work and it's dark, and I come back. I'll be leaving work and it's still going to be dark. Here in Quebec during the day, there's about 7. When the sun gets up, there's less than 9 hours of light per day during the winter times. In the summertime, there's about close to a solid 16 hours of daylight. Especially when you're using daylight saving times. See here, and the working session where I work, the gas is always more expensive than everywhere else. And I think the main reason that came to my mind is because it's a shopping district and the industrial boulevard. But the moment you go near where I live, it's about 4 cents less. And then when you head down towards the Eastern Township, it gets even cheaper. And when you head out towards Quebec City, it's about 10 cents cheaper. Sometimes up to 13 to 15 cents cheaper. Last week when I went to Saint-Hyacinthe, the gas was $1.16 and it was $1.25 here. A whole A whole 0.9 cents less. I thought I was early to work. There's a shitload of people going to work earlier than I am, and that's like almost every day. I wonder if Robert's here already. Oh yeah, he's there. Bob. The Bob. Yeah, that was one of my best co-worker when I used to work at Needler. I wonder if Joel's there already. That's my the director of the place. One of the head honchos of the place. Nope. I'm the first one home. First one there. Ah, shit. Put my van outside. Seriously? I'm gonna have a cold van this morning. That is like one of the reasons why I want to keep my van inside, is to have it warm and the parts, so that the parts won't be frozen solid. Anyway, I'm at work. I'll wish you guys all to have a good day, and I'll catch you later.